All right, guys, welcome back in. So, before we get started, you see my hair is all jacked. But yeah, before we get started, I'm going to share some things that have been on my heart. And I know I haven't done this for a few streams, but man, there were some things on my heart today that I wanted to share. So we'll just go ahead with it, and then we'll jump in and play some Snowrunner. So, you know, Snowrunner is a cool game and all, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter for practically nothing. To be quite frank, in the grand scheme of life, and I think that if I can add something else to your life other than just providing game content, that would be a very satisfying thing. And I think that sharing a lot of things, especially who I am, where my hope comes from, and who I depend on is huge. And if I can impart some of that on you guys, it'd be wonderful, to be quite honest. And it says in Scripture, if whoever wins souls is wise for the kingdom. And I believe that in Christ you have freedom. So anyways, let's talk about the word blessed. So you hear this word being thrown around a lot. Even in gaming, people they'll say, like, when something's going right, they'll say, oh, that's a blessed run. And or if something's going right in your life, they'll be like, man, what a blessing. And that's true and all. That's also true. You know, when things are going right, you know, it is a blessing. Especially it's a blessing from God, to be quite honest. But what about on the other side of the coin here? And I'm going to read you guys something actually from Matthew chapter 5. I think it's verse 3 through 12. And today, before I was on stream, I actually went to the gym to try to do some, you know, rehabilitative work and stuff like that, because some injuries and stuff like that. So trying to nurse myself back to health. And you know, I'm reminded by the enemy, who we all know who the enemy is. Enemy reminds me that this has been a couple rough years for me. And they kind of have been, but I think I've had a span of rougher years in my past. But looking back, 2022 and 2023 haven't been the best years to date. And I think that's okay, because I have hope in Christ. I have perseverance. Perseverance produces character. And you know, I depend on God, and whatever storm I have to go through, He is my firm foundation. So, but I'm going to read you guys something about pertaining to being blessed. And a lot of times, you know, we think that being blessed is a good thing, but actually it is a really good thing, even on the other side of the spectrum, when things are going completely wrong. And I'm going to read this to you guys. So Matthew chapter 5, verse 3 through 12 says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven, for the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you." That was Christ who said that. So persecution is not necessarily being slandered or called names. I believe it's a much more intense, violent ordeal. But they did the same thing to the prophets in Scripture. And Christ even said, just know if they hate you, know they've hated me first. So, but man, it is a blessing when someone calls you names because you stand up for Christ, that is a blessing. Or all those things, blessed are the meek, blessed are the peacemakers, and blessed are the merciful, for they will find mercy. And that's the things I want in my life is, there's a scripture said, surely grace and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. I believe I think that's Psalm 91, maybe. I'm not sure, but it is Psalms. But that's just something I wanted to share with you guys because even when things are going wrong in life, and they will, they're always going to go wrong. Don't look to other people's lives as a mirror or even as a measuring stick. You have someone above you who loves you and wants to be your rock. So lean on him. Anyways, let's get started, guys. Thank you guys for listening for that. All right. The music fitted perfectly, yeah. I didn't even know the music was playing there for a second. That's awesome. You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. I love sharing my heart, man. I love sharing video games, but definitely love sharing where my hope comes from. All right, y'all. I haven't touched this game, so any uploads that have been on YouTube literally have been 0 to whatever percent we're currently at. What's up, Victor? Welcome in. So we're gonna continue. Probably when I get the Neo Falcon, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use the Burlak. I did a little bit of testing with the Burlak, a little bit off stream. I think yesterday when I had some time between watching the Steelers and stuff like that. So I'm going to try and work on a review at some point. As you can see, I was in Cola running around. Scandinavia. Go to the garage here. You know these little tips down here, these little like tidbits of info? I actually kind of like reading those. All right. Oh, let's see here. Oh man. We might as well just do this. We might as well just do this, right? Dang, we need 4 slabs. All right. Well, guys, we have ourselves a brigadier. I almost want to just overstack this. But I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Do it. All right. Let me actually move 2 GMCs, you know what I'm saying? That's where we left off. I need to actually... Let's get lined up here a little bit better. We'll like spin around this little rock formation. Oh great, the flickering. We love to see that, right? Don't you guys just love to see that stuff? Oh, that's so annoying. Saber, you gotta fix that. It's like, honestly, it's catching my eye. Yeah, I'll take the dirt square pattern over that any day. Absolutely. You know what? I need to do something. I need to jackknife this. I'm actually going to stack it on top of the cargo. What in the world's going on? Oh, you know what's happening? Is I wasn't able to deploy. Yeah, I wasn't able to deploy my legs. That's why I was starting the glitch. Yeah, I think I'll take the dirt square pattern. Every day of the week, twice on Sunday. Yeah, I can drive that. 57X. Yeah, we can do that. Concrete slab. This one's gonna go in the cab. Yeah, what I can do is, after I deliver this, I'll bring this trailer back. We'll load up metal rolls with the 57X, and then we'll take it. No diff lock, all-wheel drive. Yep. It is nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna make a convoy. We'll just rot it out. Shoot, you know what? I can't do that. I have to line this up to where it's... Here's one thing I'm not used to, is how long this trailer is, man. This is normal. This is normal. I always play chronologically, for the most part. So this is normal. Actually, hold up. I need to... let's refuel. Maybe I'll stop by this fuel station real quick and fill up my... Fill up that little trailer thing I have on there. It's either I go up this way, or I go up this way. I kind of want to go up this way. Sideboard for the win. Yeah, sideboard has its perks. I generally like the sideboard better, but I think whenever man, I can see how this setup is very beneficial as well. I definitely can see it. When you can just refuel yourself and not have to worry about setting up fuel stops and stuff like that. You can take trucks that are terrible with fuel and then just, not have to worry about it. That would be cool, yeah. Honestly, I wish that the sideboard bed had some type of fuel in its in those little toolboxes it has. We're crawling, but did I just... Am I stuck on something? I think I'm stuck. Oh man, I'm even forcing all the power to the back and it's still jiggle. Alright, well, I think it has to do with a lot of mud. That was honestly the first time I've seen that happen with this truck. Did I know the roof racks for the scouts slow them down? Some at least, yeah. I mean, also roof racks do also affect your balance in a sense too as well. So some of them more than it's kind of like add-on capabilities with trucks as well. Even, I mean, you could say the same thing about bigger trucks. Like some of them are more prone to becoming tippy and lacking performance when you add heavy add-ons to them. So I mean that's kind of, that statement can be drawn across the board essentially. Oh, you know what I need to do? There we go. Now. Some people say that OS1 tires are better than the MS ones. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of testing with those because generally, this is gonna sound terrible for those people who are like Scout fanboys or Scout fans. Generally, I don't really care too much about Scouts, to be honest. I don't really, how do I say this? I don't really focus a lot of my attention and research on Scouts just because they're just not a big part of the game. They are a very, very small part of this game. Oh, shoot, you know what? Oh, I can take this way. We're good. I think if Scouts played a bigger role, I would be more inclined to do like massive testing on them. But I think I've done enough to where, I mean, here's the thing. Yes, and the thing about, man, we talk about tires, I feel like every day. And it's like OH1 or the MHS2, which was better? And all I can say is, I guarantee you between the OS1 and the MS1s, if you did a time test, you're probably going to have a few seconds of variance. And I don't think a few seconds of variance is enough to persuade or dissuade me from using one or the other. I mean, I'm essentially going to use the one that probably is going to be wider, to be quite honest. KFC, welcome in. Thank you for that follow. And honestly, I think when it boils down to it, what's a couple seconds in a game that takes you hundreds or thousands of hours to beat? I mean, use what you're comfortable with. If it works, use it. Test out other things. Someone did a test with the loaf because it was 30 seconds. Okay, so if the off-road tires are performing better, I guarantee it's because the off-road tire probably has a better dirt rating. So here, I guarantee it's this property. I'm actually going to mirror this. I think it's probably a mirror image of the OHS2 versus the MHS1, or all the DMHS tires. The OHS2 is going to perform better than the MHS1 because they have better dirt rating. You see what I'm saying? So like when you go into a mud pit, there is dirt still in a mud pit. It's not 100% dirt. So it essentially cutting to the surface. That's why the OHS2, as I said in my video, mud running tips, that the OHS2 can actually pick up speed in moderate conditions. It's because of ground clearance? Ooh. I didn't know that. Wait, is it because of stiffness? Let me look this up. Let me look this up here. That'll be the only thing would be stiffness. That would be the okay, so Scouts. OS1 Scout default. I see. Okay, so Scout default, and then the MS1s are Scout soft. So I think that's probably why, actually. And this could actually be why the Tega tire, the TMHS, is also better than the AMHS. Because the Tega tire is average, the AMHS is soft. So the Tega tire is going to have an increased ground clearance. Ah, that makes sense. Makes sense. It's good info. I thought it was a mirror image of the OHS2 versus the MHS1. But basically, it's the same thing as the AMHS and the TMHS. Basically, what it mirrors. So it's a stiffness thing. there's no post allowed in here. You can just send it to my Twitch. You can send it to my Twitch account, actually. My messages are open. Yeah, I just do that for safety issues, for safety reasons, because we get a lot of bots in here that want to spam stuff, and I don't want anybody who's watching the channel to potentially click on something that's harmful. That is very interesting, though. Which could actually make me switch over to the OS ones then. I mean, this lab is she's leaning, man. You'd have to go to, I think you'd basically send me like a DM on Twitch. You can send it to me on Discord. So Brigadier feels pretty good, other than that little axle freeze. But I think that was just because the trailer was in some deep mud. We're overstacked. And it was going up a very steep grade to get out of there, but other than that, man, feels good to use this truck, actually. I think I was talking about it the other day. I haven't used it in so long. And like, I'm not even worried. Like right now it's pulling 5.6. It jumped up to 6.1 there. Yeah, right there, 6.1. And I'm not really concerned. Just because I have this on the back. I mean, usually, I wish I had like an eye. I need to get like one of those things where it monitors where your eyes are going. And it shows, because my eyes are literally, I look at my consumption so much. The off-road felt capable. Yeah, that's what I think, man. I think if you can't get an MHS 2, if there's no MHS 2 variant, I don't think the OHS 2 is the call. It's like basically on the Azovs. On the Azovs, the three Azov brothers, basically. Shouldn't go slow so this thing doesn't fall off. I don't want to really start picking this thing up off the ground. More efficient to run a Scout with a roof rack or run it with... Yeah, I'm not sure. I would probably say roof rack, just because you have access to fuel. I think the fuel burn is going to be very minimal. I think the only way you're really going to see a huge difference in variance is if you're towing something, which Scouts really stink at doing. Except for a few. Let's see if this handles this pit better. Much better, much better. Yeah, much better. Can sometimes double. But I mean, also, it's like, yeah, if that's the case, I mean, honestly, I've never had a problem with most Scouts using roof racks, or I've never felt that their consumption was out of whack with a roof rack. Most of them are pretty efficient, to be quite honest. There's only a few that I don't think are efficient. And despite, I mean, even if they do use double, I mean, you have repair. Repair is also a very powerful feature to have, especially on the road in the game of Snowrunner. Watch this. Let's see if I can pack this. Watch. Oh no, it didn't work. I thought I could be cheap and pack that, you know, in the air. Sometimes you can. Alright, cool. We're going to drive back down. I'm going to get the 57X out per the request here. The weight of the roof rack doesn't... I thought that Naked Dave actually explained that they do. I thought when I had a conversation with him, I thought he explained they do. I think something he did say that scout trailers that have a full value, instead of having, how do I explain this? So there's a default weight to a trailer when it's empty, right? And then when it's full, that whole value is just straight up negated, and it takes the full value. But I think there's increments of which the weight is lessened as it becomes less full or more empty, I guess. I'm gonna have to double check that, but I mean, realistically, that's how it should be. Like but I don't know about taking the place of the weight. I don't know. There's a lot of wacky things in this game that are just hard to wrap your head around, to be quite honest. You know, I don't know if they did. I don't know if they did. I mean, when I spoke to representatives from Focus Home and Sabre before I made that video, I asked them strictly about weight, and if weight corresponds with increased traction, and they confirmed it does. So, and as we found out that a tire's width keeps you from actually sinking to a point where you just straight up ground out. But also weight, tire width, and good dirt ratings are the winning ticket, which is a OHD 1. I don't care about damaging myself right now. This is going to the garage. Yeah, this is going to the garage. It doesn't matter. So it goes slower. So basically the Hummer goes slower. But here's the thing, man, about the... Here's also the thing you have to... Here's a factor we're leaving out here with this whole scout discussion thing. How often are you going to get to that speed? In a game like this, where scouts just generally struggle on most maps. You see what I'm saying? I'll put this paint on because it's nighttime. You hardly ever get to that speed. To be honest, I actually really like the Hummer a lot. I can show you guys a video of me scouting the flooded foothills in I believe it's 2.5 hours in completion, pulling a trailer. Is actually one of my first videos, one of my first campaigns. Actually, one of my custom hard modes, way before hard mode was a thing. And I don't even think the scout was fully upgraded either. Yeah, this is metal rolls down here, I believe, yeah. Yo, Malden, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Just as I smash myself. I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I don't know if it would slow you down that much. But if it's adding, how they say this, if it's adding weight and you're using your so-called OS1 to increase your stiffness, you're increasing ground clearance. If you're increasing ground clearance and your tires are touching any dirt surface in a mud pit, you're actually increasing traction. If you're not contacting your frame and you're not dragging yourself around. See what I'm saying? There's multiple factors of this. There's like multiple. You see what I'm saying? You can get going on some. But yeah, I mean, I generally agree. Okay, wait a second here. What is this? This makes 2. Okay, so I need to actually make more metal beams. Wait, what am I doing here? Craft. Metal beams. Craft. Metal rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn off generator. Make sure this actually turns off completely before you jump out, because it will stay on. And let's go. I'm actually going to turn daylight on. And we'll go up this way this time. What truck was that with the Jenny? That is the Detacher T805. I just threw a fuel tank on him just to refuel this. Actually, let's see where the level's at. The generator, honestly, this is kind of cool. The amount that they're having you remove from the generator to craft this season is not a lot. And I really appreciate that, because I really think that I might be able to get by with that little fuel tank here. I'll need to fuel it a bit more. I don't know. I don't know. It's a question I can't answer. They just are. I mean, then you ask other folks, why do they call their trucks her? You know what I mean? It's like, they don't know why. It's just how it goes. How do you say that name, that site? Is it Oristoke? I guarantee I'm slaughtering it, because I guarantee... If I'm sounding it out. Orstock? Ah, I see. I'm just gonna slam this thing into high as soon as I make this turn. Yeah, it's just because I'm lazy and I need to take a wider turn, but whatever. think it's a made-up name? Or stock. You know what's funny is like people get so bent out of shape when like Americans like mispronounce like foreign words. I'm not saying anybody here has, not saying that, but you see it a lot. People get like bent out of shape, but then when like foreigners they come over and they try to say something that's like an American word or just an English word and they slaughter it, no one bats an eye. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, that's fine. But as soon as an American does it, they're like, boom, like, oh wait, you're saying it wrong. I have to get some more coffee. Wow, that's 20,000, 21. Dang. All right, let's figure out something to do here. Oh, should we start that? Should we start that stuff? I could probably start hacking away at these, right? This is probably from a different side, right? That's probably from by the lake. We can do this reconnaissance stuff. You know what I mean? I think I should just do this. Just knock that out. This is on the other map. Yeah, I'm gonna do this real quick. What scout are we using, guys? We'll come back to this. What scout we using, y'all? Loaf. I would say pick another one. We used the Loaf as the first truck that came out of the garage, basically. Is there another? The Sentinel? Ooh, okay. Okay. Gonna rock Sentinel. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna throw the OS ones on. They look good though, you know what I'm saying? Those tires look good. To be honest, I think these look better than these. I think my prediction of the Neo Falcon 2000 is it's going to be similar to this vehicle. I think performance it's going to be very similar. Boom. Boom, 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 and then we just go back this way. There's a theory that smaller Scout tires could be better than big ones. That is that's a theory right there. You'd say the Sentinel's better? I think the Sentinel still has bigger tires, right? Yeah, Sentinel still has bigger tires. I mean, here's the thing. Now we're talking about two different vehicles. These are two different vehicles from, right? Okay. But if you think about it, the Azov 5319 and the 64131, what are their differences? There's only two differences between them. Weight and tire height. That's it. That's really it when it boils down to it. I mean, there's other little things. I could probably, if you want to, I can pull out their collision models, but I've looked at their collision models and they look very similar. They're very relaxed, but who has better performance? The 5319. They have the same engine, just a little bit different weight, but the 5319 has better, has clearly, there's really no disputing, has better performance. Why? I mean, I think it's the tires. I think the tires give it a tiny bit more elevation off the surface, and it just can churn through. Whereas the 5319 has, in my opinion, I think 47s are small tires. I know a lot of people think like 47s are kind of what should be considered average, but like for me, 47, anything under 50 is, actually I wouldn't say anything under 50. I think anything 47 below on a hauling class truck is considered small. I wouldn't say the Navistars is small because they're 49s, so that's, you know, dang near 50s, right? Well, this is some thick stuff. We need more testing for scouts. The thing is, man, I think because there are so many mods out right now and folks just rather either just play big trucks and smash the terrain or play with mods, I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of testing with scouts. There might be one person out there that has, which is probably like a unicorn person, but and that's why, like, I go back to saying, like, scouts are just not popular. I really think scouts probably sit maybe as the second lowest class played in the game, right above or next to highway. We're going here. We're moving, baby. They really are. I mean, to be honest, like, I don't even need to use a scout to actually do the scouting missions, right? I think the only way Saber could effectively increase time played in these is make it so, like, the requirement to complete a tower or to even open up a tower is you have to have a scout. But here's the workaround. People will just throw a scout in a truck bed and then just use the truck. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you get around? You can't get around that. And you don't want to get into forcing people to do things, because then it doesn't become fun. And I just really think I think we have so many scouts, man, honestly. And they just keep coming out with them, and they're just not a very hot topic for. I think the Burlak is. I think the Burlak definitely is a huge highlight because it's just a very strong scout. But I think, like, season 10 was very hype because, you know, you brought out 2 hauling class vehicles, 1 heavy class, 1 off-road class. They're super strong. One even got more strong. I think even actually both of them since season 10 dropped, they both got better. And, like, there's a lot of excitement about that. Even highway trucks, yeah. You hope the devs bring scout buffs from Expeditions to SR? Expeditions, yeah, I'm not even sure about that game. I'm gonna be honest, you probably won't see Expeditions played on this channel. I don't really have any interest in running around with the scout on Expeditions, even if it's like an exploration game, which I think exploration is awesome. I really do like exploration. Ooh, you know what I gotta do? I need to get a generator down here. You like scouting? Hey man, if you like scouting, then that's awesome. I need to get a generator down here, so we're gonna get a truck. I don't know what to get, man. I hate. You know what I'm gonna do? Here's what we're gonna do. I know for a fact I'm really not gonna use the Warthog much. I'm just not. I'm just not. This is probably gonna. Here's the good thing is this is all road, because this wasn't all road, or basically 90% road, this thing would have a tough time. You can already see it. That front end just lifting up. You know, to be honest, I think season 10. I mean, when you guys saw me scouting season 10 with all those towers and stuff, it felt good. To be honest, it definitely felt, as someone who wants to play the game in a way where scouts do the scouting, I guess, in essence, or at least. It felt good. It really did. I felt like they were of use, and I felt like they weren't as useless as most maps. Because there was a large part of that map was just exploring and opening up towers with no contracts behind them, and there was a lot of towers. So like, I remember spending a good bit of time just unlocking 15 towers on the first map, I think, and I loved it. I thought it was awesome. Oh my goodness. Am I stuck now? Oh my goodness, dude. You gotta be kidding me, bro. You wish Nate made them SR trucks though? What do you mean? The sub icons? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just didn't want the channel to be dedicated just with sub icons being one thing from one game, because, yeah, I mean, we don't necessarily play a lot of other games right now, but I want to, so. And also, to create those sub icons, they cost money. Like, for me to reach out to someone and to create those for me, I would have to pay some money, and yeah. I don't want to pay the money for it, to be quite honest. Oh, goodness gracious. Is this real life right now? I wonder if this will work, if it's just here. I think that's good. I think that's good, yeah. Okay, back to the 57X. This maneuver's gonna cost us 57 years, yeah. Hold on a second, let's look at these contracts real quick. Oh man, you know what? I don't know if I want to do this one yet. Maybe I'll do this one. We'll do Lost Trailer first, real quick. I'll just grab a random truck, grab Lost Trailer, and then we'll start working on the ski slope, I think. This is another truck I'd like to use with the step deck. I wouldn't even care about its fuel consumption, just run it. Looks great. Where is this at? You know what the crazy thing is? These wood framings, I really feel they should be taken off the map because I think most of them are depleted. Needs a roof rack. Yeah, that's another thing, is like the sub icons are so small, man. They are so small. Like I wanted to make them, I forget what I wanted to make them. But they're just so small. But yeah, I might hit you up, Jigsaw, to make something. I just gotta think of something. I don't want it to just be a sub badge that is just affiliated with one game per se. You know what I'm saying? There's a bug there where they don't disappear. Yeah, I know there's like double sets of logs. I mean, wooden planks over here, but bug runner. That's right? That checks. Love it. Yeah, give me all the damage. Give me all the damage. I'll take it. Okay, so I know we were talking about the burlap. Feeling like its low plus gear is faster than its high gear. The thing is, when I look at a chart and look at its angular velocity of both those gears, the high gear literally says it's faster. But the funny thing is, it doesn't feel faster. It doesn't feel faster in game, and I don't even think that the speedometer even. We were talking about this the other day, and the speedometer doesn't even say it's faster either. So Frost, the thing is you got to use the civilian. So they actually recently buffed its stability. So its stability is a lot better. I think using the TMHS tires as well. And also, another thing is I keep the active suspension compressed. So you basically keep your center of gravity lower than higher. However, when you use a trailer, if you know how to counterbalance with the trailer effectively, then is a good time to just increase your active suspension. Yo, Dreadnought, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. You tested it? Low plus is faster than high? Yeah, that's how I felt, honestly. I even was testing it yesterday off stream. And it honestly, it's weird. It honestly feels like a tale of, actually, high gear in the T815 is faster than low. However, when you're in deep conditions, all your tires don't spin. So when you crunch low gear and add diff lock, it just behaves so much better. And I think all you guys basically know by now, the burlap is essentially hamstrung to be like a low plus monster, which I think is okay. I think is okay. Yeah, I honestly, Frost, I think that this is a good setup for this vehicle. I think this right here, throwing a scout fuel trailer up on here and packing it down, and then just using this trailer as a prime mover. If you're okay with not having a crane, which I wish this had a crane, I would probably use it a ton more. But we definitely will be using this a little bit. But I just don't use it because it chews up. It has a small fuel tank. It chews up a good bit of fuel. It's strong though. It's a very strong truck. It's a snowcat essentially, yeah. It basically can go through super conditions, super mud, super snow, broken ice. I know folks are saying that its balance is not good. I actually disagree with that. I was actually talking with Naked Dave about that because he was saying, you know, folks are saying that the balance is off. I was like, I don't feel that way. You know, I was doing some balance testing. I felt like its balance is definitely above average. When it rolls, it was getting back to its wheels. It's a very big vehicle though. From the last time I checked, its weight is pretty low in its frame, so that helps. But yeah, it's just not going to be a very fast Scout, but you have crazy range with it. Okay, chill. Yeah, you can put, honestly, I would put, here's what I would do, man. I'll show you the setup. I would do this. This is what I do. Or what I just started doing. I'm usually a sideboard bed guy, and I love sideboard bed, and I will stand behind having a sideboard bed, just because cargo not rolling out and the ease of loading from a crane to the sideboard bed is so much easier than this, because you don't have to boom it as far. But this setup right here, you can just use a vehicle that has insane fuel consumption, and you just have crazy range with that. So balance is not as bad as I thought. My issue is trying to tip it back over with a winch. So I haven't had much experience with flipping it over and then winching it back to its wheels. With having a large silhouette, I probably can guess it's similar to getting the Yar back to its wheels. You know, the Yar kind of has a taller silhouette. I would probably say it's similar to that, but I need to do some more testing with it. Yeah, the wheels are kind of springy, yeah. There we are. We'll get plenty of years out of these things yet. Thanks for all your hard work. Here's your pay. Thank you. I need to go, actually. Holy cow, no. What about the 5600? Do you want the 5600? Let me get this back to the garage. Just slam this thing in high gear. You know, Jigsaw, I think we'll get the 5600 out. I think let's do it. For this mission, going up right here, the upper ski station, let's do it. Also, I believe this trailer is lighter than the sideboard bed, as we learned, I think, last stream. I need to actually see if I can find some solid numbers on that. I probably could just go in the files and find them, like what I should do, but I've yet to do that. It is lighter. You confirmed it? Okay, cool. Oh man, we sunk in here. Let's see if we can just get out. Let's just cut the tire, get out of this rut. I'm surprised that all these wheels are spinning, even in low. Oh, that one's not. All right, so we're out of the rut. There we go. Yeah, gosh, this trailer is so long though. It really should be a 6 slot. Could you imagine if Saber did that? I wonder if they made this a dedicated 6 slot trailer. Like you can put something up on top of the step deck. I wonder how many people would straight up switch over to this instead of using a hitch trailer. I almost guarantee 10% of people that use hitch trailers would make the switch. All of them say it's lighter? Okay. You talking about the burlap? I had the I had the burlap on a mountainside, testing its balance, and yeah, I was impressed. I was impressed. Let's get this back to the garage here. You feel like you get jobs done with American trucks faster than the Russians? That's good. Its pull strength is tanked. On the burlap, or you mean like in general? Because I know like in general, the Blue Crane is a lot weaker than the American, what's it called? The 3.8 LC. In general, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, man, is the American crane deploys faster, so it's easier to catch yourself in an unbalanced situation because it just deploys faster, but it traverses slower. Its boom is longer and it lifts more weight. So for like loading cargo purposes, the American crane, the yellow one, is so much easier to load stuff. It's just so much, it's so much easier. What am I doing here? This is not the garage. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that's the thing. You can use a high range with this and just slam this thing around, but I'm not a real huge fan of high range. I don't know why. I don't really like going super fast. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was the garage for a second. Here's the garage. Oh, it happens all the time. What was the other day? I was on hard mode and then I brought materials to a wrong location. It does work well with truck. The thing is, it works well with trucks without diff, but it also works well with trucks with diff. Do you know what I'm saying? Like with always on diff, it's weird. I mean, it's a good gearbox. It's just I don't like how fast it is in a lot of cases. However, there's one truck I like it with, and it's this. For some reason, the high range with this is actually really good because it's not super fast. It doesn't like get going too fast and high. And yeah. All right, 5600 TS. I could just leave this on and then pull the low saddle, but I'm not going to do that. I need a crane. Oh, I do like this blue. Yo, could you imagine if they put these OHDs on the Mac? Could you imagine having these on the Mac right now? All right, let's roll. I gotta figure out what cabins. Try the Mac with its stock tires. No, stock tires are good. Stock tires on the Mac are good. I just like the OHS2. The OHS2 are my pick, man. And I think it's like, how do I say this? The Mac Defense, their tires. Here's what I like about the actual Mac Defense tires is they are a little bit wider than the OHS2, and they only have a little bit. How do I say this? They only have a little bit less dirt rating. So to be honest, I actually might put them on. It's so long. Look at that thing. This is such a long. Oh, whatever. But yeah, check it out. So let's go Mac Defense. This is why I said on my review that honestly either tire works well. So Mac Defense tires have a little bit more width on these tires. I think the width is actually, let's see. Mac Defense width is actually 0.7. The OHS is 0.65. So you got a little bit more width there, but the only thing you're really losing is 0.2 dirt rating. So you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to try these out a little bit more. I do like how these look too as well. See if the wider track helps us a little bit more not sink. I mean, we're not really having a problem sinking because the new update to its frame. Yeah, the service add-on with it is great, yeah. I think it does too. I think honestly, like that's kind of what I said is the I think the OHS2 and the Mac tires, I don't think you can go wrong with either of those. Okay, so let's see here. There's only one plank there. Okay, so these are all spent. Wooden planks. I need to find out. Hold on a second. Let me jump in the P12 here. I'm gonna need short logs. I'm just gonna get this over to this this area over here too. For plank crafting, great. So I guess we're gonna be logging, huh? All right. So what we'll do first is we'll do the metal beams, metal rolls, and then we'll mess with the planks and stuff like that, and then we'll do cabins. I just want to go over here and sit this down. Each log is 2. So one load is 6. Okay, that's good. Is it shorties or is it mediums? Do I ever play co-op? I normally don't. The only times I really play co-op is with like with my buddy Max Power, who has helped me on a lot of my reviews and also on my video mud running tips. Let's see here. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, so wooden planks, 2 metal rolls. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this here actually. But yeah, I think when we do our subathon, I might actually break out co-op. Whenever I do my subathon, I'll probably do a co-op where I jump into other people's games and help them. What's up, Arkita? Welcome in. So you and your friend were going back and forth about the HX520, and he's hesitant on trying it. I know it's not the best truck in the toolbox, but I think but I don't think it's a bad truck. How would you introduce the truck to him if you were in my position? I think the HX520 is a better version of the White Western Star. So, what's up, Scorpio? Welcome in, man. It's going good. Shorties, okay. All craft 30? Really? I might just bring the Aramatsu then. But hold on, let's actually just start pulling this cargo. Let's do this. Metal rolls. We'll deal with the wooden planks and the cabins later. Oh, there's a lot. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll get to that. Maybe I'll just pull a bunch over there. The HX 520 is a monster. Dude, I'm being real. Like, if you want to check out my review on it, I really feel when it first came out. So in general, the anniversary DLC, when the anniversary DLC came out, it's a free DLC, by the way. When it first came out, I was really skeptical. Then after playing those trucks, it was like a breath of fresh air. The HX 520 is awesome, man. I think it's a really good truck. You know, it has arguably same ground clearance as the White Western Star without a raised suspension. Pretty good balance. It's planted pretty well. Has a pretty wide stature. Has a stronger engine. And it can do so many things. Honestly, if he likes the white, I think he'll love the HX 520. Why am I doing that? I don't know I'm doing that. Turn on generator. Yeah, you can. You can put a scout instead of a step on the... Yeah, you can put a scout instead of the trailer. I just use the trailer because I know that I'd rather... I just... fuel was a more important resource for me. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, fall. Hold on a second. Let me see what to craft this. So this is just 2. So we'll go 5, 2, 1, 2. What scout? Oh man, I would probably say a good one to put on there is probably like the Loaf. Exactly, Loaf has, you know, I would say a decent amount of repair points, a decent amount of fuel. Take a page out of Mr. Lone Wolf's there, but to be honest, man, I don't think bringing a scout is as important as bringing this. I think you can mitigate taking damage by just driving safe. However, scouts only give you a certain amount of range. So, like with this truck, I'm gonna eat into this, I guarantee it. But I mean, it's definitely your call. So watch how fast this thing deploys. Yeah, it deploys really fast, but it traverses slower. I'm actually gonna stack these beams between my frame sideways. This is the beautiful thing about a long frame truck. I want to get it. I don't want it on the tires. Okay, cool. We're good. Yeah, we're good. I just want it centered up. The HX 520, which is the best engine? I think a 2700T. 2700T is definitely the best engine for it. That's the same engine as like it's shared with a lot of US trucks. I believe it's like 192,000 torque, which is pretty darn good for... Yeah, I think it's pretty darn good. This is going to be a tough delivery, yeah. This is a heavy one. You are welcome. Yeah, all the info should be on my review for the HX 520 as well. I believe it's called the GB8V 2700T, I believe. That's the engine. Okay. I'm trying to think of a route to take here. Since I think we'll just go this way. We'll take this down here. I almost want to just crawl right up this. Should we just crawl right up this this slope? What do you guys think? You guys want to see if this thing has the power to do it? Yep, 8V 2700 Tango, yep. Let's do it. You know, let's just do it. It's boring and slow. Okay, so we'll change it then. Let's go like this. We'll take this switchback route. Alright. That looks good. Let's do it. Yo, what's up, Larpup? Welcome in. Good morning. Who does the music for my reviews? My younger brother. It's actually an old song. It was back when he was in college. He was making music and stuff like that. So it was a long time ago, but I kept his music. He has since not making music since then, but I just chose to use it because if I needed to use other music, I would have to pay for it. Or I risk having a copyright strike, which I do not want to do, so I just decided to use my brother's. Oh, what am I doing here? You always figured the big Paystar was kind of power deficient. Oh, this thing has a huge engine, man. This thing has 250,000 torque. This chill music. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple videos I changed up the music, but like it's all my brother's music. But I usually just stick with the one track. You know what I'm gonna do here, actually, guys? I'm gonna do something here. I'm just gonna like... What am I doing? Why do I keep releasing? Oh! There we go. So you overstacked it with 2 metal beams? It hauls like a tramp. The truck is so heavy. Really? We might give that a shot here. Oh man, Saber does a good job with music in this game. That is one of the things I really enjoyed when I first started playing this game was the music. Man, look at that fuel consumption though. Watch this fuel just burn out of this tank. But right now we don't even care. Don't even care. That's right. Let's turn off all-wheel drive for now. Gosh, what a long train though. Look how long this train is. Super long vehicle, super long 5-slot. Appreciate that, Larpup. Thank you. hasn't stalled yet, but I'm gonna go like this. It's some outsourced musician. Well, I'm telling you, well, whoever it is doing a good job. I know they have licensed songs in here because whenever you go to like a gas station, those are actual songs. So I have gotten copyright strikes for those before, spending too much time at a fuel stop. And then there's that music there. I've gotten that for sure, and then I've had to mute the whole stream for like how many minutes I was at that location. This thing just chugs through this stuff, man. It does not care. Yo, what's up, Dirt? Welcome in. Yeah, low plus is, I really like, I think low plus is one of my favorite gears. Yeah, Saber's music is bomb. What is going on with this trailer? It's acting up really bad. Like the little Scout trailer. I probably need to move it back. 8.5, 8.4. Almost out of gas. Oh man, this thing, it can get up to 9. I'm pretty sure it might get up to 9 going up this hill. You might see it. Havoc moment? Yeah. Wait, Havoc. Havoc Games, right? Because they make good music. It looks like it may fall at any moment. No, it's packed down. I have it pinned down. It's all packed and I have it pinned with the crane. Yep, there's 8.8. I need to make this turn wide though. From 6, 8.9. I'm stuck on that tree, that's why. Oh, Havoc the physical engine. Oh, okay. What's up, Brady? Welcome in. Oh man, the new map is amazing. I think I'm a believer that this is the best map they've done so far. Slow crawl through this until I get up there. Then I'll kick it up a notch. Eight 8.6, 8.8. So just to kind of give you guys a little gauge here, 6 gallons a minute is 1 gallon every 10 seconds, I believe. Honestly, I have, well, no, that's not true. That's true for the last 3 regions. I said Ontario was really good. Actually, I said Ontario was one of the best. And then when Season 10 came out, it blew Ontario out of the water for me. And I didn't think any map was going to top that. But I really am enjoying this a lot, especially because it's like half snow, half mud. When you go up into the mountains, you really feel like you're going up into the mountains. I love the topography. I love that there's no super conditions. But yeah, I definitely think that this as of 37%, I want to say it's trending to me to personally feel like it's one of the best DLCs. Season 10 was great, man. I loved Season 10. Season 10 felt as close as a base game map, which is like a super nostalgia thing for me. So, slamming milk jugs every 10 seconds? Yeah, basically. The Centurion tank gets 5 gallons per mile. Oh my gosh. Yo, Dr. Jones, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. You're mostly done with the season. You had a blast. As I fear, the 2 new trucks are not very good in addition. Yeah. I think that's probably one of my biggest... Dang, 8.9 right now. Oh my goodness. Look at this fuel. Just watch how it just dwindles. Yeah, I think my biggest critique about this map is the truck additions. I just think the Burlak is good. The Burlak is they literally introduced one of the most powerful scouts in the game, to be honest. That is true, but we do have the Mac in its fullness, and you also have the Kenworth in its fullness as well, pretty much. I don't think they'll ever change the Kenworth collision model. I mean, but they did give it its oil tank add-on flatbed, so, and still, I mean, the Kenworth is a monster. You like the map mod version of the Mac? I think, yeah, that I remember that, and I remember folks talking about that. It was a really good one. You would say it's the best map or region if they replace 1/3 of the asphalt roads with okay, dirt, mud puddles. You know, I think they're doing Jigsaw. I think what they're doing is they're making it so that you don't have to play maps in order. You know what I'm saying? I think they're making it so like you could essentially do the base game region and then jump directly to Season 11. Or you even could complete Michigan and just jump directly to Season 11. So, like, before, in the Year 1 pass, difficulty scaled with seasons, right? Kola Peninsula was pretty darn hard at the time it came out. I don't think anybody can really deny that. I saw the complaints when it first came out. People thought it was really hard. Nowadays, not so much because we have so much information and power to use, which is trucks, right? Yukon, another one. Yukon was pretty hard when it first came out. Then you can't really say the same about Wisconsin. I think Black Badger Lake had some hard parts. The logging was actually kind of hard. Grainwoods River was actually a reprieve. I think Grainwoods River is a really good map, to be honest. But then, after the Year 1 pass, I mean, then you had Season 5. Season 6 actually kind of was... Maine was a little bit difficult in some aspects, actually. Especially the second map can be kind of hard. Maine does present some challenges. But I mean, Season 7 wasn't really much. Does this go here? Yeah. Season 7 wasn't really much for... You know, if you played chronologically. And then, yeah. Season 8 was not hard at all, to be honest. Like, Season 8 had a ton of roads. Season 8 had, I think, the most roadways there are right now in the game. And then, yeah. Season 9 was okay. Season 9 was pretty good. I liked it. Too much fire. Too much putting off fire. I liked the second map, Burned Forest was a beautiful map. I thought they did a really good job with it. Yeah, then Season 10 was just a banger. So was this one. Okay, I need to actually jackknife. Let's see if this crane... Let's see if I can just hoist this out here. Season 7 is Tennessee, yeah. Well, I don't think people forget Lake Cove is fairly easy. It's just that when it first came out, like we didn't know about all those the ways to get across. Oh dang! This is my only thing, man. This is my only thing is this issue here. Now I have to jackknife this stuff to properly load this. I think like once you figure out that you can just cross the lake in Lake Cove, then it became easy. You know what I'm saying? Like then that's when the difficulty wasn't as bad. But if you didn't know all that stuff, I mean, getting to the other side of the map was kind of hard. But also, they also didn't make it, in some way they didn't make it easier because they started to take all the free cargo away from regions. Like you could pick up metal beams in places, wood, metal rolls, and they took those all out of the game, so you can't really interact with those things like you could in Yukon, Wisconsin with the logs that are back in the woods, and then I believe Kola there's some other stuff too. Okay. You think there's no ice breaking in Lake Cove, right? No, there's still ice breaking. You still can break ice, yeah. It is the first map with breakable ice, yep. Yeah, I kind of feel a little bit that way too, Braden, about some things. I think I feel that way. Pertaining to mods, you guys know I'm not a mod person, just by design. But I think I thoroughly enjoy modded trailers. Thoroughly enjoy them. Oh, you know what? What is in here? Oh, there's wooden planks in here, right? Wait, there's a medium. You know what? I don't really care. I don't really care. I'm gonna be making so many of those. Like, what is one of them? Like the Pogrom's trailers and the Olsen pack. Dude, I love them. Love them. I played with them on my randomizer playthrough. Love them. Even the 2-slot beds that they added on there, that Olsen added. Like they look gray. They're not the blue color. Like you know what I'm saying? It just looks better. Pogrom did a good job with like having, you know, the short hitch trailer. I mean the short what's it called? The short saddle trailers, like the 2, 3, 4 slots. 6, I think it has a 6. Actually, I don't think Pogrom has a 6. I think Olsen was the 6. The modded semi-trailer, yeah, those are awesome. I use those too, like the 2 metal, the two medium logs, yeah. You never used any mod, really? Yeah, I broke. I had a lot of folks saying that I was cheating by using the modded trailers, and I thoroughly disagree with that. It's not like I'm making the game easier. I'm just using something that, I don't know. It's kind of like a quality of life thing, right? Man, this is some thick snow, right? Especially we're going downhill. You were curious about the new Scout trailers, but I think they're too heavy, clunky. I think so too. I think so too. I don't think the new Scout trailers are going to be anywhere viable for most of the Scout vehicles. I think there's only going to be a few that can pull them effectively, and the ones that can pull them effectively, you probably already know who they are. And then all the others, it's just, yeah, you're not. Yeah, I agree, Scorpy. I agree. And that's why I don't play modded trucks. The reason my game was deleted because I downloaded a mod that was like a military style, almost like a Mac defense, but it wasn't. I used it a little bit on Season 2 when I first started this game. And yeah, my file just got corrupted. And after that was when I restarted the game, started making Snowrunner reviews, and never really looked back. And since then, the only thing I really used as a mod was a trailer pack. And then I did try some mods with a friend on my Epic Games file, but that was just a different thing. I have tried modded maps too. My friend made a couple of those, which are fun. I mean, here's the thing, is like I say this a lot, is if you like mods and it makes the game funner for you, use them. I mean, here's the thing, man, I understand that not everyone has 8 hours of time to just sit down and allocate like a grind to this game. I mean, like most games that you buy at like GameStop, like you beat those in, I don't know, let's say 15, 20. I think you could probably beat, like, let's say Elden Ring. I think you can beat Elden Ring in probably 70 hours, which is a huge amount of content. But compared to Snowrunner, yeah, no, there's no way. Like, this is now Snowrunner is essentially a 1,000-hour game. If you beat all, you know, all 12 seasons, or all 11 seasons, or even 12 seasons under 1,000 hours, you're cooking. You're cooking. Yeah, you're 70 hours for just Season 4. I think I put 75 on hard mode on Season 4 alone. And, you know, that was cook. I think that was faster than normal mode because I was just, I just had my logistics down. It would nice to have a short trailer for short logs. I think that'd be awesome. That would be really good. I honestly thought they would have added one by now. There would have to be some type of distinguishable feature on the short log frame or something to, like, so when you looked at it, you're like, okay, this is short logs. I mean, cradles, you can tell. I think cradles you can tell easily, in my opinion. The medium log just looks super huge, and then, you know, the short logs look probably more normal to me, smaller. We almost used up all of this fuel. Look at that. We used half of this fuel tank in one run. Took you out 90 hours for Michigan? Dude, that's all right. Honestly, it probably took me something similar. Okay, so you can laugh at me for this. I almost quit the game. Okay, here, I'm gonna tell you how many times I've restarted Michigan when I first started. I restarted Michigan once because I was stuck everywhere, and then I went and got the Paystar. I had trouble even with the Paystar. Okay, this is how noob I was. I had trouble with the Paystar, and I found out people were raving about the 64131. I restarted my game again. I almost quit. Restarted my game again, and then I got the Azov, and I used the Azov pretty much exclusively almost up to Season 2, okay? Using other trucks very minimal. It wasn't until my game was deleted that I started actually putting time into other vehicles and posing a challenge for myself. I know it does, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, so what do we got here? We got metal rolls. I probably need to do wooden planks. Okay. Dang, man. Okay, so I have to go get logs. Let me orient myself here. There's one here. I don't even know if yeah, definitely. Okay, so I need to go get some short logs. You know what? This is a pretty short run. I almost want to just load this up with the Forester. Do you know what I'm saying? I think I might just do this with the Forester. What do y'all think? Should we just break out the old easy mode here? Short frame. And then just do it up. Two Foresters? I have to buy one. Okay, I can buy one. Alright, give me a second. I normally don't buy two, but it's alright. I can buy two. I'll sell it later. I probably have to go to a different map, to be honest. What's this? What is this? Oh, never mind. Heavy. There it is. Let's go purchase. Purchase. This thing should have a bigger engine, to be honest. MHS2. Advanced. Actually, I kind of want the advanced. Yeah, I want the advanced. Yeah. That's a good idea, because also the logging station isn't really that far from the production area. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all road, or there's a good portion of it that's road. So it's not like I'm taking this convoy all the way across the map, or like multiple maps. So this, other than me just craning this stuff into the cargo beds, this actually might go pretty good. And also, I probably can just use the other truck to load the other, and then vice versa. I mean, we'll see. It's just going to be a lot of material. I'm surprised we're not going super slow. This is weird. Oh, yeah, firefighting. Yeah, they brought back firefighting. Is that what you're talking about? They're gonna be unpacked. I'm gonna unpack them. Yeah, that's true. They did kind of make it feel a little bit more natural in season 10. I mean, we were using highway trucks at one point, or a highway truck. So what you do is, Scorpy, so this is the perfect truck to do unpacked logs in. So what I do is I place them in, and then what I do with this crane is I open the crane and basically pin them down. Use the crane to kind of like hold them in, because another thing you have to understand about the Forester, it's not a very rapid vehicle, so it's not going to jar a lot of things around a lot. So it's very easy to keep logs in there. Like 15 single logs, so basically like 15 per, is that what you're saying? But yeah, this is a... Oh, you're just curious? Okay. Where's this at? Hold on a second. I should like actually mark this out. There, okay. Man, the Forester is like a dream for logging, man. Especially on hard mode. Because you don't have a light, and I always find myself logging at night, and you can't see crap. But with the Forester, as soon as you turn its headlights on, its cab points wherever the crane is. Because the cab, like, basically rotates, right? So you have all these lights on the front, right here. So you have light. So it's nice. Yeah, you're never going really as fast to throw it off balance. And the articulation kind of can help you with keeping balance. It's really one of the more stable trucks in the game. However, I really feel strongly that the 74941 is the most stable in the game. I really feel that way. You'd love to see more water hauling. I think they did a little bit more. Yo, Gotchan, thank you for that follow. Yo, I'm the Big, thank you for that follow as well. Welcome in, guys. We are gonna be doing a log train, so it's probably not gonna be the most exciting, but this is what you gotta do, because there is a lot of crafting that we have to do. So actually, let's just diff lock this. I need to turn this truck on. Do I ever found a use for the other large collab? Which one? The 74760 or the 74941? Having some multiplayer is the issue at the time? Oh yeah. That's the thing, man. Multiplayer is tough on this game. It's so tough. Okay. Did I turn the engine off? Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. The one with the nose, actually the one with the nose is, in my opinion, probably the most stable vehicle in the game. You really are hard pressed to tip that thing over. I did a test with both the 74760 and the 74941. The 747 tipped over, and the 74941, I could not tip it over. It's unreal. It's the crazy thing is, yeah, it has switchable features. It does have a big gas tank, but it's still good. It just kind of needs a little bit more support. You've been watching for a few. Lots of good info. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. You can't wait to get this new map. I think you'll really enjoy it. But I'm going to show you guys the beauty of the Arimasu here with logging at nighttime. Look at everything just lit up. The 74941, yeah. Okay, we're gonna do 2 logs at once here. I'll show you guys how I do this. So what I do, I push this down, try to get in the center. Let's center this up actually. Try to get in the center of it. And then basically get it like this, to where it's like flush with the logs like that. Then grasp, and then you have them both. Normally, yeah. Normally, but my schedule is weird, man. Sometimes my schedule is just off. Yeah, so... yeah, sometimes my schedule's off. But yeah, you see how the light shines and it literally illuminates where you're putting your crane? Whenever you get the Forester on hard mode, it is like the biggest blessing. Yeah, so if you want to see when I go live, honestly, just follow the stream, have the app on your phone, and it should notify you. It should give you a push notification whenever I go live. So that's like the best way. Honestly, whenever other streamers stream, that's when I do it. Do I like coffee? No, sounds weird, but... Skittles power packs. Oh, nice. I do like coffee. I do really like coffee, but I normally just drink black. I'm a black coffee type guy. Yes, I will return to main hard mode after this. Yes, absolutely. No, you're good. You're good. This crane is actually really nice too, to be honest. But you gotta like try to pack these in here. So I have what, 6 there? You missed the Mudrunner logging crane? Honestly, I never played Mudrunner, Dr. Jones, but honestly, I need to. Just little adjustments. That's the thing, man. Logs can be so jank. So like you gotta get like a... This crane is so much better than the other one. But it can be jank too. Oh, thank you for that, Balbic. Thank you, man. I wish you the same, brother. Thank you. I think that's 8, right? Is that 8? That's 8. Okay. Mudrunner multiplayer was a blast. Yeah, honestly, like, I think if they can get if they can solidify Mudrunner, or I mean multiplayer on Snowrunner, it'd be really good. What isn't jank on this game, right? I bet it was a much smoother operation. Yeah. So this will be 10. I want to like get this in here. Okay. Oh, you know what? My crane's maxed out in that direction. That's why. That'll work. That'll work. Yeah, that's fine. So here's 12. Sometimes what I do, guys, is go like this. Just reset your crane and then pull it out again. So then everything is like zeroed out. Sometimes like your crane claw you can't like continuously rotate it 360. It'll rotate to a maximum and then it won't be able to go anymore. So this will be 12. All right, Dr. Jones, thank you for stopping in, man. Hope you have a good day. You lost one. Yo, Azzy, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Oh. Let's grab this other one here. This is 12. Just grab the end of the log here, I guess. You know what I've been thinking about right now? Braden had to bring up coffee. And I haven't had a good cup here. So I might actually go upstairs and grab a cup of coffee after I load this with 15 real quick. Alright, so push this back. Do I stream other games? I do, but I don't stream them too much. There's 2 other games I like, which is World of Warships, which I don't stream too much, and also World of Warcraft WoW Classic Hardcore. Okay, so that's 12. You heard they're working on a new Mudrunner game too? That's crazy. But yeah, I think after we finish Season 11, I'll go back to hard mode, and then I'll probably do some WoW Classic, or maybe some World of Warships or something. That's where my background is really in video gaming. It's like more like stuff like that. Yeah, oh, I knew that. But the expedition game is going to be more focused on scouts, which I think we were talking about that earlier. That's, to be honest, man, that's not really too appealing to me. Oh shoot. I love the grittiness, man. The hauling, using trucks. Okay, that's good enough, I guess. Maybe I need to fix this. Okay, here's 15. You only play Snowrunner on PC nowadays? Yeah, it's a good game. I think it's to be honest, I quit World of Warships to play this game. I'm not gonna lie, I quit. They were going in a direction I didn't really like, and they're kind of still going in that direction, but I think the game is fun still in moderation. You hate to see how much money you have in it? Yeah, me too. That was another thing, man, is like, I spent way too much money on that game. I also was getting into like a semi-competitive nature and... Okay, so check this out. I'm actually going to take this... Okay, so here's how I'm going to transport this. I'll put this here. Okay, and then we're going to drive. So, I might actually just drive this one alone, pull up my next Forester, load it up, drive it alone, so I'm not like constantly looking at both trucks the whole way there. I could probably pull the other one up and then just do a train, but I want to be able to look and see if my logs are falling out. What level am I on? WoW Classic Hardcore. I am 35. So I was playing on Bloodsail Buccaneers with the actual hardcore mod. I got my shaman to 56 and then I died because I did something really stupid. I just clicked on something and these mobs spawned and they just killed me. It was a very, very stupid thing. I can tell you more about it later, but it was a 56 shaman. And then on the official hardcore that Blizzard put out, I died at 45 to an elite quest, and then I just got back to 35. So anyways, y'all, I'm going to go get a cup of coffee, and then we'll be back. We'll get all this stuff centered away, and then yeah, I will be right back. I'm gonna get some cup of coffee. Okay. We're back. Sorry about the ads, guys. That's part of Twitch. 9 ads. Hopefully they were short. Okay. Do I ever chat on the Snowrunner Discord? I do. Yeah. Usually a little bit. I don't really chat too much. If I do, it's usually on like the PTS discussion post, or if someone mentions me or something like that, and they asking a question, I usually will try to answer, but it's hard to answer a lot because I'm trying to answer a lot of questions on YouTube. So it's just it can be a lot, to be honest. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna take this Forester over here, and then we'll load up the other one. So let me just put some of these down so I actually just can not constantly check my map, right? To the production area. You sold the 566 Alpha because you were told it was uncertain if it wouldn't be available in the future. I don't know what to spend it. Money. I'm gonna buy it back. Yeah, I would just buy it back. Because it hasn't gone anywhere. I think they must have fixed something, man. Okay, we'll put it on morning. Alright, we'll put it on daytime. I want to be able to see here. So essentially, this is what you do. Alright, Gotchan. Thank you for stopping in. Spending your lunch with us. Yeah, everyone is really friendly with the Snowrunner Discord. Actually, can I count these real quick? Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I think that's 15. Yeah, I think that's 15. Wait, hold on. Let me check this again. Can I just get my camera here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so I put that there. Put the crane back there so nothing jars around. Yeah, the HX520 is great. It's a good truck. I like it a lot. Good thing this is mostly downhill, so all these logs will pretty much push against the cage up front when we jar around. No, it's not very fuel hungry. It's not too bad. I think with cargo it can be because that engine and the nature of the off-road gearbox, which I think is the recommendation. But I mean, overall, it's not. Has a season 11 skin. I gotta check that. I'm not huge on the new skins they've been putting out lately. I don't know how everybody else feels. Yeah, see, these logs, they just stay in there. To be honest, man, I'm not lying. I probably could have put 30 in here. I really think I could have put 30. But then again, if I put 30 in there, that's a lot of logs to manage. You hate all the skins beside the Western Star? There's a lot I don't like, and then there's some I do like. I don't know. I think one of the worst is the 5319. That's probably the worst one, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, again, we probably could have did a convoy and then just drove both these. I just didn't want to have to be like checking to see if I have logs falling out of my second truck. It was a crane mission. I would just restart the mission. If you restart the mission, it'll come back. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you slam the brakes on, yeah, it'll just send everything there. So I'll need 20 single logs. Wait, hold on. 40 planks? So you think I need 40? My goodness, man. 40 logs? It's not a contract. I would say whatever task or contract, usually just restarting the mission. One log is 2 planks. Okay, so I'm gonna get 30 from this then, right? Okay, so shoot, I don't need that much then. I don't need that many. I could have done this all in one pass. I could have put probably what, 5 more on here? Is that check? Is that math check? So I only need what, 5 more? You know it sucks. All right, let's see. Okay, so we have 2 of these, so we have 30. I just need 5 more. Okay, so we'll go back to this one here. Just take 10 to be sure. Okay, I'll take 10. It's gonna be a lot of... It's a lot of logging, man. You ever notice if you try to open your claw when it's moving, it doesn't open? But it gives you the sound that it's opening. Yeah, that'd be pretty bad. I think, you know, I'll accept that spoiler. For the sake of time saving, I'll accept that spoiler, but yeah. I think there would have been probably, at some point I would have figured out I'd have to like do this in mass quantities. And it probably would have been this mission where I probably would have like essentially looked ahead, I guess, and basically tried to see how many I would need. But I don't think I would have the foresight to actually look for it all, but 2, 4, 6. Wait. Should I take 10? Okay, sure. Okay. Wait, no, I know what to do. I'm going to take 9. So this will be 8, and I'll take 1 more so I can actually have a pack of logs. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you can't take an even number. An even number won't pack. Only 3 will. So here's 9. So this is 8. This is 18 more. So, wait. Well, no, actually I need 40, so shoot, I need to do 12. Right? Does that check, or am I stupid? So if we have 9, it makes 18. No, we're good. We're good. This is good. This is good. Because we have 30, and then this will be, yeah. No, it's alright. I appreciate it. I don't normally allow backseating, but I think this is a good one. This is a good one. To make it less grindy. Yeah, in 3s. Yeah, this is 9. So I have, yeah, 3, 6, 9, and then I have 15 down there, so We definitely have more than 20, and that's definitely gonna be more than 40 planks. So I think we're good. It's just I'm gonna apologize for how much craning this is gonna be, because this is gonna be a lot. But I think what I'm gonna do actually is I think I have an idea. I think what I'll do is I'll pull up this Aramatsu to the next one. I'll crane these pieces into the other one, and then I'll just crane out what I need to pack. You know what I'm saying? Into this one. Yo, Chingy, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. So instead of like spilling all my logs out or like just taking them out individually and throwing them on the ground, I think this is a good call actually. Packs of 3, yes. Yes, packs of 3, sorry. So I'll put 6 logs. I have 9 here. I'll put all these 6 in the other Aramatsu. And then yeah, just pack them in. And then we'll just sit side by side, take them out. Oh, you want to play it on a wheel? Oh man. Yeah, you can play it with a wheel. It's a really good game. I think you'd really like it. It's very chill, very relaxing. It actually, it's chill and relaxing until it's not. Because it can be difficult, but I think it's a very chill, relaxing game, but it definitely is difficult. So I think it's a good game. I know a lot of other people do as well. Can I make it? Can I make it? Nice. Look at that. Yo, what truck is slower, the Aramatsu or the 64131? You love first person view? Oh man, you know, this is not bad for first person. Look at all these windows, man. The 64131 for sure. I wish I could see how fast we're going here. Just want to make sure I'm not spilling any out here, you know? It really does teach you patience. I think a lot of folks that really get annoyed with this game and say it's terrible, or I would say there's a decent percentage of them that just don't have the patience for it. This game takes a long time to do anything, but if you just take in like how beautiful everything is, the process, it's awesome. Yeah, cab overs are good for view too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the 745 does as well. Just all those windows, man. You just got great field of view. Once the initial grind is done, it's easy. That's good. Alright, cool. First, to back this dude out. Alright, let's pull up here. And stop, switch, restore. Actually, no. I need to move this crane. This crane got to get moved all the way out here. Because remember, I need to actually put all that cargo. Okay, let's pull up. Okay. You know what I like about this cradle as well? This is a better way. Yo, OC, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. I need to restore this. Here's what I like about this cradle with removing logs better than using a sideboard bed trailer. Is because when you have so many logs packed in, it's tough to get them out because they just all want to lay super flat. But here, I can just grab from the side. You see what I'm saying? And then just push them over. Yeah, early game patience is that's what I did not have. It was early game patience. Okay, whatever, we'll grab one. Better than nothing. I don't really care how these are stacked. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be picking them up out of there anyways. How long have I been playing Snowrunner? Probably since 2020 May. I think I started playing really early May. So right behind the release. I believe the release was in April of 2020. So a very long time. Long time, many hours. Lots of hours doing testing, research, all that other stuff, whatever you want to call it. Alright, I need to get one more log out of here and then we'll pack. Put them in. Yeah, I don't really care how this sits. Come on. There we go. There's one. Oh man. This is gonna be something, guys. See right there, I tapped open and it didn't open. It does that every time. Almost. Yo, M4 Theo, welcome in. Put on, it's gonna be a lot of craning. But, I mean, at least it's the Forester. And not like the regular crane. Oh. Only if I can be precise here. I mean, I'm gonna try to be efficient here, but it's gonna be tough. No, I don't want to. I want one. This is the struggle. There we go. Kenworth does, I think, right? Because doesn't it sit in reverse as well? Here's where it starts getting tricky. Let's go. Got two. The new oil platform is useless. It's essentially just a 2-slot bed, you know what I'm saying? It's essentially just a 2-slot bed. Or just a bed. I think there's a 3-slot too as well, but it's essentially just another bed. Dang, all these logs are like so well packed down here. Okay, I need to get through this. There we go. Okay, just relax, relax. You hope season 12 won't be Chernobyl? You know, I got a feeling it's going to be a UK map, to be honest. I've seen some data miners have looked at some things, and I think they're going to be like releasing some scout vehicles that are from UK. So I don't know. I mean, but also none of the vehicles in this map are from this region. So yeah, maybe I'm completely wrong. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. Who really knows though? All right, we're making our way, guys. We're making our way. A Mini Cooper has a scout? Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? More scouts. Oh, shoot. Did I get 3? No, I didn't. I think there's only like a couple times I've ever gotten 3 logs. Like I've picked up 3 logs at once. And it's actually like panned out. It's so rare. Where am I from? I'm from Ohio. Northeastern Ohio. There we go. Actually, that didn't take too long. We're not doing too bad speed-wise, right? Ohio here also nice, man. I'm from like the Youngstown area. I don't want to give you guys a direct location, but that's the area. Warren? No way. You're from Warren? Dude, that's like even closer to where I'm at. Warren is like 5 minutes down the road. I said Youngstown area to basically like mask. Yep, I went to school at Lakeview actually. I went to school at Lakeview, and my brother went to school at JFK, and then my other brother went to school at Warren Harding. Dude, there's 3 right there. That would have been great. That'd have been great, but we can't do that because I already have 2 in the bucket. Rip privacy. It's fine. I ain't concerned. I think we have 2 more loads. 2 more loads, yeah. Let's see if I can get all these 3. Shoot. That's not good. Yep, from Ohio. Used to live in Arizona. Wait, no, the thing is, I told you guys before, like, when I lived in Prescott Valley, Arizona, I talked about that. Ooh. By the teeth, look. Ugh. Wait, is that 4 or 3? Okay, whew. Let's see if I can grab 1. I just want 1. Not 2. Oh wait, I did grab 1. Okay, never mind. The only thing about the Forester, man, is like whenever you're rotating, like you see how the camera just wants to completely rotate, and it wants to like mess with your camera until the cab is actually like pointed at the logs. All right, let's see if I can grab both of these here. Let's go. Alright, so how did I do? How many sets of logs was that? That was a ton. It was 5. It was 5 in one and 3 in the other. It was 8 sets. That wasn't a bad. That's not bad for a time hack, actually. Not too bad. Store crane. Change truck. Wait, did I just deliver these to the wrong place? Please tell me. Please tell me I did not deliver these to the wrong place. Okay. Okay, I didn't. So hold on a second. So it says I can make wooden planks, but hold on, why is it not allowing me? Oh, I know why. Generator. No, it's a generator. It's because I don't have the generator on. Oh man, I got scared there for a second. There we go. Okay, man. I'll do 10 for now. And then I'll go like this. Recover. Retain. Sell. Okay, so that being said, I need 2 metal rolls. Alright guys, what truck are we using? Two metal rolls and the 5070. Okay, 5070 it is. You know what, hold up. It doesn't have a custom. Okay. What is this main? You know what? I kind of like the green, to be honest. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Honestly, if I wanted to keep a lot of power in this thing, I probably should like negate having the crane, but I like having the crane. So we got to go get our wood first. We'll do that. And then I need to go get the 2 metal rolls. You notice they dialed the rewards back on season 9 and 10. The payments were really high. Really? Okay, hold on a second. Let's look. Okay, so let's see here. Let's compare this. Because here's British Columbia, 469. So almost 500k. Wow, that actually, wow, 500k. So Maine had almost 500k as well. So did you? I'm pretty sure Yukon as well. Yeah. Cola wasn't much at all. So far we got 143. So I don't know. I'd have to. Yeah, let's see how much he has though. Chalker High School grad. You did 28 months in Nam. Oh gosh, man. Thank you for your service. I don't know where Chalker High School is though. Wait, is that even a high school anymore? Did they, because I know they closed high schools, right? Because I think back in the day, like, I think Warren used to have like Warren East, Warren West High School, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I definitely haven't been around that long. So, oh, it's Southington. Okay. Yeah, that's a stone's throw. Oh man, that coffee's good. Love it. I'm very interested to see how we're gonna do with power. I gotta say though, y'all, this is probably one of my favorite looking trucks, or probably, yeah, I think so. Probably one of my favorite. I think the Mac defense, this, the CT681. Oh gosh. This season's 439. Oh, they did dial it back then. That's still pretty good. Dairy, yeah, the 4520. Oh, yes. Both dairies. Or actually the dairy special and the 4520, I'm going to say. P12 PF looks amazing. Yes, good. That's a good one right there. That's a good one. Dang. You know what I should have done? Guys, you know what I should have done? I should have went and got metal rolls and brought them over here first. Put the metal rolls here, and then, yeah, I don't know, whatever, it's fine. Okay, wooden planks. That's like that big brain stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's that hard mode brain. I don't have it. I just don't have it right now. Gosh, this trailer is huge. Yeah, probably should do. I think I'm gonna stop by the garage real quick so I can refill this trailer. It's halfway. I think I can make it. I can make it back. I'm good. Kinda, yeah, because it's a little bit older of a looking truck. Oh shoot. Yeah, that's the thing, man. The spare wheels never really match. Honestly, I don't even think using a spare wheel is a good call. If it goes underneath your frame, it's not a good call. It's just a good way to get you hung up on things, hung up in mud. Because it literally sits below your frame. Or basically like on your frame. It's just a good way to get hung up. I mean, to each his own though. I don't use them. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like the spare wheels just don't match. I think, like, I really wish they would update this truck. Can you imagine, like, if they just gave this thing a better engine? What if they just gave this the 2700 Tango? It's rare to blow out a tire in this game? I don't know. I mean, you must drive really good, because that stuff just happened to me pretty much like 20 minutes ago. I'm always blowing out tires. You know where you know what destroys your tires? I'm going to show you guys what destroys your tires. Everyone knows this map, right? Right here. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. This just destroys you here. Here, other places too. I'm telling you. The slabs of death. Everyone, yeah, if you played more, you know it. 2. Okay, let's go. We're gonna go a different way here. How about that? Let's go. I got an idea. Let's go this way. This way. We'll go through. Yeah, we'll go up through here, right? I almost want to. I don't know if I want to go up the ice river. I guess I can. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. We'll go up the ice river. Why not? What do y'all think? That's a pretty good pool. You blew many tires on this map? Oh, I definitely break suspensions more than blow tires for sure, but I definitely blow tires out. Not as much as I blow my suspension. I can definitely agree with that. What's the best horn for you? The P16 is one. I would probably say so. I'd probably say, yeah. The P512 isn't bad as well. I think the P512 is like a step down. Yeah, I think the P16 is just pretty epic. Alright, let's see if we can just keep high gear through this. I just want to see how this thing does. Slabs and small sticks. Hey, you know it's a good suspension deleter? Here we go. Here's another good one. Here's another good one. I know a lot of people will agree with me here. No, not that. A lot of folks are going to agree with me. This road right here. This paved road right here. Just get going really fast on this road right here. The Hercules is great. Let's check it. Where's the Herc at? Did I just pass it? Yeah, I did. Oh, that's right. That is pretty good. I'm telling you, man. That's like delete your suspension roads. That is something that so many folks complain about. Let's see if I can I get high gear to flow? Let's see it. Let's see it. OHDs. I think this truck has like 155,000 torque, which isn't that much at all. Doing pretty good though. We're definitely going to be taking a photo with the Paystar. How do we know how much a truck's torque has? So, alright, I can kind of explain this. I guess. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm gonna show y'all something. Hold on. Let's see if I can pull this. All right, can y'all see this? Hold on a second. Let me know if you guys can see the entirety of this, because I'm in a different... Can you guys see this full document? Okay, so essentially, so there's rankings of truck torque, and then there's also this as well. Okay, I haven't updated this with the new stuff. But essentially, what you do is you come down here to, where's it at? Here we go, Paystar. So Paystar has its own engine, 150 torque. So it literally doesn't have as much torque as the custom engine in the Ford CLT or the Fleet Star. See what I'm saying? No, the F750 is actually 120. The F750 is 120. Actually, where do I have that? Yeah, right here. The Het 10V66 is 120. Yeah, this is my personal file. I forget where I found this actually. And then I just been kind of like adding to it as I go. And then if you look at like truck ranking, this is basically like power to weight. And you can see the Pacific boys are down here in terms of power to weight. So it's sad. But yeah, I mean, like I used to keep documents, like I'll bring up this document here, which is like my ratings. I used to actually post this onto like a spreadsheet for people to actually look at if they wanted to look at like my personal ratings for trucks. But I quit posting it just because I didn't want, for security reasons. Honestly, I don't want somebody to hack me in any way or something like that. So, but yeah, these are my personal ratings. Actually, I need to update this. I actually need to update this because I think fuel capacity still sucks, but I believe this terrain navigation actually is increased by there, which is the best power to weight. Tatra T805. Yep. Tatra T805. Honestly, you're going to see a lot of scouts down here. Like the majority of high power to weight vehicles are going to be scouts probably. There's just so many of them. I'm talking the little scouts. I mean, even the Loaf has 21.82 and it only has 72,000 torque, which I mean, for a Scout is still pretty good. You wasn't expecting the 605 up there? Up here? Let's see, where's the 605? Actually, I think the 605 is in a sweet spot. I think this range here, there's a range where I feel like a truck is in a sweet spot, where the power to weight, it almost feels like it's very balanced, and I think the 605 feels that way. Or there just could be something that's in the code that gives the 605R a boost, because it feels darn good. It feels darn good. So, all right, let's get back to it. You are welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, I like doing stuff like that and just taking a look at files or just data, I guess. I think my memory of data used to be so much better. I used to be able to just wrap off. You would tell me a vehicle, I'd be able to wrap off its engine, torque. I'd be able to wrap off its weight, where its weight is set, or where it's mostly set at. But I think anymore, I've been kind of, I don't want to say I've been brain dumping it, but it's a lot of info. There's a lot of trucks now, right? Ooh, let's see if high mode stays. You tried using the M91 with the saddle trailer? It would tip all the time, really? The M917? 917? So you're talking about the This guy right here? The 917? Where's he at? This dude. Yeah, so the thing is, Brayden, I would probably, if you can't drive in high gear, I'd probably just bump it down to, honestly, I'd just bump it down to an off-road box where high gear doesn't feel like it's too much. Yeah, man, that engine does scream. Oh my gosh, it does. You can't drive the Voron Grab without tipping? Really? I don't have a problem with the Voron either. But how do I say this? If you're going fast, you can get going pretty good with a lot of trucks and just lose it. But for me, I don't know. I feel like the off-road box, high gear feels good. It's slow enough for me to manage. If it basically, I still can get my 20% or 25% boost in torque if I can hit the velocity. So I like the off-road box, to be honest. And plus I like to be able to have an extra low gear. Is it gonna stall? Probably is. But you can't drive it. I mean, some trucks are hard to drive, honestly. Oh, hello. I'm looking for a picture. I don't actually shoot. Guys, I messed up. I messed up real bad. I was supposed to go this way. For some reason, I wanted to drive up. Oh no, not good. I got an idea. Yeah, I think if you do try the OHD ones, you're gonna be you have a much better time. But I honestly have never had trouble with the Voron Grad with balance. But I mean, we all have different experiences. That's why. Can I get a photo here? Photo op, maybe? I don't know. No, I don't. It's not epic. I want something epic. Yeah, I think if you can put an OHD on, I'd do it. That's what I have on right here. I mean, so it's just crazy, man, that they would allow a Paystar to have this. So this is like a huge bonus, man. You know what I'm saying? Allowing an American truck like this, that's you know, sub 10 tons, to have a tire set like that is amazing. Can we punch high gear? Let's see. I gotta take turns wider, I think, with this trailer. So much wider than I would have to with the other. Nice. Oh, we got the broken ice. I need to be able to cross, like right here. Oh. Yeah, they're good because their dirt rating. Their dirt rating is high, and they can just slice through elements, honestly. Honestly, they're just a good-looking tire too. Like, I mean, aesthetically as well. If you look at an OHS2 and an MHS1, like which one would you probably pick if you were just gonna go out and then hit the mud? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, purely on just a realistic perspective. It's just like, come on. Actually, hold up. I like it. I'm gonna use it. I think so. Excuse me. All right, sip of coffee and let's finish this. Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't buy the mud tires either. The Max tires, their stock tires are good. And honestly, I feel like you could use either the stock Mac tires, the customs, or honestly, or dude, this is actually a good picture right here. This is legit. Like, this is the stuff that they need to have in games. Like, this is a beautiful view. Like, these switchbacks that you're just climbing these super tough grades. Yeah, your Mac tires they're a little bit wider than the OHS2, but their dirt rating is like 0.2 less. So honestly, like, I'm about to pull the Mac out here and give it a quick test again, because I haven't looked at them since I've done the review. But when I did the review was when it had the scuffed collision model. So it's like, it really didn't matter what tires you had on because you were just dragging your frame constantly, right? Yeah, that's a really beautiful place to have a screenshot, honestly. I need to refill. Alright, looks like I have one more fuel tank left. Punch high. Honestly, it's doing pretty good. But yeah, I mean, since they fixed the frame, I mean, I played with it probably for, I don't know, man, maybe a good an hour and a half to 2 hours the other day. Am I gonna stick high here? Wow, that's pretty good for only 150k torque. Not bad, I'd say. Why do I have a feeling there's something that goes here? Alright, let's see if we can hold it here. It's a pretty steep grade. Gotta say, not bad, man. Not bad. It's surprising. It's very surprising. I'll just leave it high. Why not? I think we're going to break out the Mac, actually. I'm going to break it out for these cabins. Yo, Bongo Games, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Alright, dang, what is the fastest way down? I don't even think this is the fastest way down. I think it's just slower. It feels slower. You know what we'll do, actually? We'll go like this. I'll go down. Hit over. Swing through here. I'm going to delete this trailer, actually. And then we'll just roll through. Get back here. Just a bit more boring, yeah. Oh, it is? So it is faster? Well, we'll do like a little bit faster and then some. Yeah, some trucks, the gearbox just doesn't pan out, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm just going to be low plus here, which is fine. My turn is coming up shortly, actually. Well, Paystar did pretty good. $14 cargo. Convoy. You know what? The crazy thing is you could probably do that with like a one of those 8 slotters and then just drag like a 4 slotter behind you or something like that, or do something similar. That'd be 12 slots, I think. I mean, you get up there, just probably just crawling like this. And also the 8 slot has the step deck, so you just put another one of these on the step deck on the 8 slotter. Five slots in the trailer, 2 in the cabin, and double of the trucks. Oh gosh. I feel like there's going to be a lot of cargo that goes up here. I feel like we're not done. Almost like season 10 had a lot go to those, to basically resupplying or opening up the oil fields or somewhat like that. I think that this is kind of similar. Oh, what was that? Am I stuck? Am I stuck on something? I think that tree. You know, it has a good engine sound. We were talking about this the other day. I think it's the Paystar as well. Like, this engine sound is actually pretty good. I enjoy it. What's a horn? What's a horn like? Not bad. Not too bad, but not great. I wouldn't say it's great, but gotta say, some of the Russian trucks, man, their horns are terrible. Better than the Jeep for sure, yeah. Kenworth engine, I think, sounds pretty good. Okay, I'm deleting this trailer. I don't want it. I don't even want to use it. I don't want anything on it. I don't care for anything on it. However, there's a weird, hold on a second. There's a weird thing here. There's a very weird dynamic because one of these wood frames have a double slot, like a double piece of wood or a 2-slot piece of wood. I forget which one it is, but I haven't seen missions with 2 slots of wood. See, medium planks. I'm almost wondering if I should take this. Let me see what gets medium wood here. Rail sections, what? There's the cable car, curtain side. Dang, there's a lot that goes up there. Garbage. Wooden planks, medium logs, medium planks. Okay. Okay. We're going to leave these then. Yeah, we're going to leave these. Wait, where's this go? Okay, so they go there. I knew something was going to go there. Yeah, we're going to leave these medium planks then. Yeah, we're going to leave them. I'm glad I checked that. I feel like usually when Sabre puts cargo in an area on a trailer, it's almost like they're telling you something. You don't think the A-slot's drivable on the ski slope? Oh yeah, the high center thing. But what about with like a Kenworth? You can get away without crafting mediums? Nice. That is good news. Man, it's crazy how many contracts are like on the first map. I did not think there was that many contracts on the first map alone. It kind of feels like Season 10. Like there was a ton of contracts on the first map, and the second map was like not as many. I still enjoy the second map though. I still thought it was a really good map. You know what, just go through it. Yo, Iconic, thank you for that follow. I think I'm catching on that rock, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. I caught on this rock. Welcome in. There we go. Oh man, this game is amazing. Have you tried the new season yet? I'm probably sure you have if you say you love it. You know, I'm definitely guessing that. Well, I have made much more rapid pace in other trucks going either up or down this hill. But I wonder if folks get so upset about like going that slow, like being stuck like this, going this speed. I wonder if they're okay with it. Yeah, me too. Where's everybody at on season 11? Are you guys completed it? You're fine with this, good. Oh, you're from those other. Oh, so you're a guy that doesn't buy a lot of games. I don't buy a lot of games either, so you're at 76%. Oh, you bought spin tires though. Nice. So you've played the old school stuff. Yeah, I honestly don't buy a lot of video games anymore. I don't think I ever really bought a lot of games. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from like the camp of I want to see gameplay to see if I'm even going to like playing the game. Like I know a lot of folks were saying I should try Starfield, but man, my computer would die. Starfield requires so much computing power. Unreal. But I mean, I don't know if that space adventure is really my gig. You always pirated everything until you came out with Snowrunner. Also, I don't want to try Starfield. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've watched some gameplay on it. I don't know. I don't think like space exploration and all that other stuff, like those type of games are really like my type. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, we're breaking out the Mac. We're gonna use it with its new tires. Or not new tires, it's old other ones. But I'm gonna fill up this tank here first. It's not a good space next. Oh, really? I don't know why I just did that, but I did. I have no clue why I just filled up Paystar before I recover. Okay, let's go Mac defense. Like, I'm a fan. I do like the Souls games, like Dark Souls and stuff like that. Like, I've played those. They're really hard. I do kind of like some survival horror games, like kind of like Resident Evil, like the old school ones where it was actually like kind of survival-ish. And of course I like, you know, like World of Warships, stuff like that. No Man's Sky was awesome. I haven't seen No Man's Sky. I think I had a friend who played, or I have a friend who played it a little bit. Okay, let's go get these cabins. Oh, wait. We need, what's it called? Metal rolls. RE4 Remake is really good. It looks good, man. Honestly, it looks good. I like RE2 Remake. I don't think I am as keen on RE3 Remake. RE1 Remake was pretty good. And then, of course, the OGs. The OGs are just, they're classics, right? You don't like the linear force gameplay? Hallway? Okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, I didn't turn this off. What a dummy. Hold on, I gotta see. I gotta see what it is, how many we need. I think it's 2. I think it's 2 per cabin, actually. The Forester, let's see how many it is. I think it's 2. Yeah, it's 2. Okay. Well, I mean, here's the thing. I don't think it's linear in the sense, how do I say this? It's linear. Well, so 1 makes 2, so I need 1, 2. It's linear in the sense that like you end at the kind of the same point. But I mean, there are different ways to actually have routing in the game. But I definitely know what you mean. It's not like open world. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, I definitely know what you mean by that. But yeah, I don't like where Capcom has went with the series, to be honest. Like, I think they just got too crazy with the series. I think they lost touch with like the old fans of the game. Which is where they literally made their name for themselves, and then they just kind of went in a different direction. I mean, honestly, like if you think about like an open world game I used to love was like Skyrim. But like, yeah, you could do a lot of side missions, but like if you wanted to play the main storyline, it's linear, like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody has to play that exact same thing. Like same thing with like Dark Souls. Like Dark Souls won awards for being like an amazing game, but like it still is kind of linear. Even Elden Ring, which is more of like I would say it's probably a little bit more of an open world Souls game, but I mean, like you still have missions that don't change. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this cargo for stacking? Absolutely. Yeah, you just flip them over and put them inside. Yep. They hold pretty well too. Yeah, man, I had to put these tires on. Since they've done the update to the frame, I haven't tested out the new tire or its own custom tires, and I kind of want to see, because it's really hard. It's tough to like gauge how good a tire actually is if its frame is just getting involved. But I mean, from testing like pre-frame adjustment, they felt just about as good as the OHS. There's a lot of variety in how you approach the main plot. Oh, nice. That's good. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do this with the old custom frame. I'm pretty sure they're gonna hold their own. I'm gonna take the same route actually that I literally paid attention to. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. I literally watch speedrunners run Elden Ring. Do you know what I'm saying? And the speedrun, I don't want to say it's optimized, but it looks optimized. I mean, even games. I mean, like people speedrun all types of games, man. Even games that are completely open world, like they do speedrun them. I mean, every now and then, like they'll have different new optimizations they come out, but someone will figure out where they can do some type of skip, and that's literally what the strat is in Elden Ring, is doing these little skips. There was one Snowrunner speedrunner, and he hasn't played in a while. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think you could speedrun Snowrunner, to be honest. Not all maps, no. No, not all maps. No, it didn't get that thick. But I mean, he was doing a good job. I love watching his planning. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm actually going to do something kind of weird. We're gonna take a long route because I just want to pull. This seems really like really kind of dumb, but I just want to do it. And anyways, the Mac is going to make short work of this. So you did watch the guy did Deathless, Hollow Knight? Yeah. Yeah, I think his speedrun was actually just contracts. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it was essentially like a contract speedrun. But it never got as far. I think he was running multiple saves though. So he would do a speedrun day, and then he would do his own custom hard mode, which was before hard mode actually came out. So this is back. This was a little ways ago, okay? But he did a good job, man. His planning and like the way he talked through it was great. I know, I feel like stretching this one out too, yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, you could do like speed runs. Well, actually, like, this game is actually on speedrun.com for contests. Like, people have times on speedrun.com. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's speedrun.com or .org or whatever, but yeah, there are people have times posted for contests. Now, it's not like a big category because like this game is not really, it doesn't have a huge following. I mean, it has a decent following, but it's not. If you look at like the Twitch channel, I think like compared to like World of Warcraft or like World of Warships, like those have thousands of viewers. And then, you know, this one, it dips down to like 100 viewers, maybe total on the whole channel. It's just not a lot of people play this game. Yeah, it does have a stable population. I think because it's very niche, like, people love this stuff. Oh, wait, where am I going? Is this it? This is it right here. Oh, iconic. That's awesome, man. I'm really, really happy about that. Definitely love hearing stuff like that, man. I'm glad I helped you choose some trucks. Okay, let's see if this just blazes through, just like the OHS 2. gonna zoom in here because I actually want to see the interaction. Man, these tires look good though. I actually prefer these, like the aesthetic look of these over the OHS. These look good, especially on the Mac. I just like them. You watched those videos when they were coming out? Nice. Yeah, I kind of got started late with the channel because I waited a good bit before. Dang, this thing is just blazing, dude. Yo, War Gamer, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Okay, I'm still in high. Okay, sweet. Dang. I'm just gonna see if I can just leave it in high, to be honest. Okay, I can't there. I probably could have. Yeah, that's the thing, man. I'm actually a person who did not know they would like this game either. You know, I came from like World of Warcraft and like World of Warships, World of Tanks, like before I played this, and this is just something I saw and I was like, hey, I'm gonna try Snowrunner and see if it's good. And then I tried it. And yeah, I don't know, it just felt awesome. Yo, J-Rod, thank you for the follow, appreciate it, welcome in. But yeah, I think the tire width on these are kind of offsetting the little bit of traction the OHS2 have over it. Or at least like equalizing it out. So that's how it feels so far. I need to slow down. Oh, it's an amazing game, man. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna punch high gear as soon as I get a chance. Oh, it wasn't until Maine before you actually started? Really? Yeah, it's a good challenge, man. I mean, like, I think the game, when the game first came out, I'm gonna say the game was much harder than it is now, okay? I think, like, the OGs that have played the game since launch probably would agree with me. Like back then, like this game was considered like the Dark Souls of off-roading. But like now, there's just so many DLC trucks and yeah. You just have so much help. I mean, like if you think about it, so you haven't played SnowRunner in a couple of months, didn't know they had new seasons. Yeah, I mean, we're on season 11 right now. This is brand new season 11. Yeah, there's basically, like Jigsaw said, there's every 3 or 4 months they release a season. You started with spin tires, man. I wasn't around for like the spin tires mud runner thing. But I heard those were great games as well. This is beautiful, man. Look at this, like coming down into this valley, you can see all the trails like carving through the mountains up there. It's amazing. You should get back into it, man. Like it's great. I actually have Mud Runner. Max Power actually purchased it for me a while back, and I just never have fired it up, man. The crazy thing is, man, whenever you have a YouTube channel and you're creating content, it's hard to create content for something else because one, the game that you're playing currently, like you're just concentrate on creating content for it and playing it and trying to keep up with testing and giving people good information. So it chews up a bunch of time. So like, I don't know. I wish there were more hours in the day. I'd probably do it, honestly. I think I will get into it. Maybe I'll stream it sometime, actually. Where was the target? Okay, there we go. And this thing turns well, too. Okay, right where the Paystar got stuck, this thing is still holding high. You know, I've heard that. I've heard the physics are still amazing on those old games. It doesn't stall. This truck just does not want to stall. Okay, I don't think this is truck's fault. I think this is stuck somewhere. I don't know. Actually, where is it? Maybe it is truck's fault. Oh, whatever. We've ripped this place up pretty good. Yeah, I think the game content is there's just so much variety in this game. That's true. Might as well try MR. Dang, I must have ripped this place up pretty good, man. I just want to see. Yeah, I think I ripped it up pretty good. This is where high or low high would be really nice, or low plus, whatever you want to call it. Okay, to be fair, I've came down this path multiple times today. Oh, the clutch dance? Oh, you mean like the clutch bumping? Oh gosh. Gosh, clutch bumping, man. Trying to like see if I can force it in there. I mean, it's a pretty steep grade. I know it does feel sad, right? It does. It just kicks you out. That's why, like, I'm more inclined to just throw it in low plus most of the time and just basically move like a caterpillar. Slow and steady does pay off, that's for sure. But yeah, overall, I like the customs. The customs feel good. I just think I ripped up this area, I think twice or 3 times today. I mean, right there. Yeah, we just pressed right through that, so. Feels good. I think it feels good. Let's try this one out. Still having a blast driving the P12 with that new multi-purpose bed. You know what? Actually, LARP, was that you talked about? You felt it was doing a lot better even with the multi-purpose. I might try to haul some stuff with it. I might try to. Maybe that's what we'll do here after I do this. Oh shoot, no. Am I even in the zone? I thought I'm in the zone. Why is it not giving me the... What is going on? Wait, do I have to put the cabins down? Oh, this is the zone. Oh, shoot. Okay. Sounds good to me. I was like, I'm like thinking I deliver these, like. Aha. There we go. Great, now we can begin construction. 20K. Yeah, they're never delivered. Question though, Jigsaw. Do I use these for something else? Do you know what I'm saying? Hint, hint. Knock, knock. I guarantee... I have a feeling these are going somewhere else. I'm just going to look. No, you can keep them? Okay, they're going to stay here then. Okay, no more cabins. That's good. Appreciate that. Alright, what is this? Go to the first area? What is this stuff? What is this? Oh, this is... It's different. Cabins in the woods. You know what we're going to do here? I'm going to run this. I'm going to run this first part with the P12, actually. I'm going to leave the Mac defense here for a second. We're gonna run this. Yeah, we're gonna run this up. Okay. There's gonna be one other thing. I pretty much think that's gonna be the trailer, the mission trailer that they have. Okay, check it out. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go grab... Is there consumables here? No, I think they're here. Yeah. So what we'll do is I'll go grab some consumables here. And then we'll take this road and grab some wooden planks. And then we'll continue through. I'll drive by this just to do some off-roading. And then we'll go up into the mountains a tiny bit and to the western. Yeah, let's do that. How about fully upgraded White Western Star in Scandinavia? Yeah, I can do that. We played a little bit of the White Western Star the other day, actually. We're just gonna try this out. I'm just gonna overstack the first bed and then just pack the other one. Another thing that's really nice about this truck is it doesn't have a all-wheel drive penalty. So advanced special, I don't believe the advanced specials have all-wheel drive penalties. So having all-wheel drive on is not going to mess with your consumption. But however, it is a good practice to drive power to its rear axles in certain situations, which are very, very situationally dependent. Let's go 1, 2. 1, and then 2. Oh yeah. I'm sure, dude. 93 gallons, and then you have what, another 60 some gallons to call on or something like that. 67. You know what's weird? Is I cannot, for the life of me, lift this crane. I can't lift this crane vertically farther. That is tripping me out right now. I don't have a wheel now. This is just a controller. I guess that's, yeah, that's okay. If it comes back in, that's fine. No, I use controller. I'm on PC though. Okay, that's perfect. Stop, turn off this thing. Yep, I play with the PS4 controller. On PC, yep. Yep. You can play with either a PS4 controller or an Xbox controller of your choosing. And it should work. I just choose the a controller because there's not many inputs in this game that you need keyboard mouse. I think the only one I think is really good is this. Like, directional winching really quick. Instead of me going like this. And then picking all these, which I used to do. And then, yeah. Anyways. It's alright, we have a repair. You're an old keyboard mouse user? Yeah, keyboard mouse, honestly, you just have the precision. And also you can, with your steering inputs and stuff like that. But I know somebody who streams this game and does keyboard mouse. No, you're not gonna be able to play some games with a controller. Games like this though, absolutely you can play with a controller. Does it really? As soon as I switched it on LARPup, it literally damaged me, bro. I mean, this shouldn't be happening. You shouldn't have damage like that. What's crazy is these things sit... Hold on, I gotta see something. Do these legs actually go to the ground? They do. How about that? I did not think they would actually go to the ground. Oh, with low plus. Okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I know. It's like the tiniest pebble just like deletes your suspension, but you run over these huge boulders and it like, you know, it's smashing against your transfer case and nothing happens. Yeah, that's kind of why I didn't get a wheel, to be honest. Like, I don't know. It probably feels much more immersive having a wheel. I absolutely know that. It has to feel great. But I don't think a wheel's for me. I never really wanted to have a wheel. I think if I was heavily invested in like playing car games or like just simulator games, like yeah, probably. Am I going right here? No, straight. What you generally don't like is the availability of refueling points for repair add-ons. What do you mean by that? Is it really hard to play on keyboard mouse with the camera? Oh, because your camera is your mouse. So like wherever your mouse is pointing, that's your camera, right? Do you think there's too many service stations? Is that what you're saying? No, too less. Oh, okay. I think they do that for the sake of, I don't know. I think that's there because they want you to essentially spend time on logistics, and also it makes hard mode a little bit more challenging when you have to make do with one repair point, or even I think the repair. I'm gonna agree with you on the repair points. Actually, I think for like resupply points, especially on hard mode, need to be more. I feel like there should be a resupply point for like repair points on hard mode and on every map. I think it's kind of ridiculous that you have to go back. Like, let's say there's a 4 map region. You have to go to here's a good one, Amor. For me to resupply any of my scouts or any of my trailers to put more repair points in them, I have to go all the way back to Erskine River just to do that. I don't know. That's why, guys, I just used a controller. I adjust, like, right stick is my camera. Can I get out of here? There's the that trick about you gaining more torque faster in lower gears. There was the example of that right there. I think if you can, honestly, I don't know. I'm just old school. I like controllers, and then I just integrate mouse small bits of mouse and keyboard in. Like with mouse keyboard though, like your shifting to gears is insta. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's no delay. Like when I hit the clutch and like actually push it up, like for mouse keyboard, you can just literally click and it just pushes it, like it's instantly. Like there's no. I don't know if there's like hitting a clutch. Maybe there is. I don't know. Oh, buddy, we're struggling. Not too bad. Honestly, not too bad right now. Yeah, winching and waypoints. Yes, that's another one. Another good one. I love the waypoints with a mouse. Yeah, I think having more repair stations. I'm okay with having to set up my fuel stops and stuff like that because like it's kind of. Oh, you can't set the keys below your one hand. Okay, so then you basically have to set it on your right hand. But if you have a gaming mouse, you can just bind them to your mouse, right? I mean, I have a gaming mouse, which is like a Logitech G600, and has like 12 buttons on the side where your thumb is. So, I mean, you can use 4 of those. But honestly, like, I'm gonna say this. I think I'm pretty good with a controller in hand and having controllability of my vehicles, quick winching and stuff like that, and then just with a small integration of mouse keyboard. But mouse keyboard is probably much more effective, I think, objectively. High gear, can it work? Can it work? This is definitely going to be a low plus here. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy. Yo, what's up, alien? We were just talking about you, man. We were just talking about you. People were asking who was has anyone ever done a speed run on Snowrunner, and you're the only one that I know of that has. Oh, really? Yeah, I have a PS4 controller. They're pretty easy to find. If you go to like GameStop, I just got a new one actually. Wait, do I have a PS5? Wait, is this a PS5 controller? I don't know. I don't know if it's PS5 or 4. I don't even know, guys. I haven't owned a... But Alien, man. If you haven't got your files back yet, I gotta say, man, I think you will thoroughly enjoy Season 11. I think you will thoroughly enjoy it. It's great. It is great. Hack. Stage completed. Yeah, I think you'll thoroughly enjoy it. Anyways, y'all, we are coming up on 4 hours on stream. I did not expect to stream this long. I actually need to go. Oh, no worries. We were just talking about you, man. I was telling them how you, back in the day, you would speedrun, or you started a speedrun on Snowrunner before there was a hard mode or anything like that. So That is the guy. That is the guy I know that did the speed run. But anyways, man, I think if you got your files back and your Xbox is good, I really think you should try out Season 11. I think it's really good. It feels really good, man. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna get off here. It's been great. It has been fun, but I'm gonna bounce. So you guys have a great day. We will be back probably tomorrow. I don't know if I'll stream as long tomorrow, but we'll be back tomorrow, I think. You should. I think the Michigan trucks will crush it. Yeah, I think you could probably play Michigan and go right here, and you'd be fine. It's really good. It's a balance. It's a pretty balanced map. It's beautiful, man. Really beautiful. Nice meeting you too, man. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. You guys have a blessed day, and as always, God bless. Stay upright. We will see you later.